Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, alive and in Technicolor CinemaScope from Tularosa, New Mexico, in an RV park, well, close to Tularosa. And yeah, it's not very cool this morning. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Tularosa, New Mexico?
In Tularosa right now, it's 76 degrees.
With a high of 88 and got a slight chance of rain, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go up to Cloudcroft today for a little picnic lunch again. Get me a BLT, and I'll eat half of it for lunch and probably have half of it for my evening snack with a glass of wine. But having said that, it is Saturday morning, and it's the first day of the rest of your life. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It's right now, but right now just slipped by. So if there's anything you want to do, you better be doing it. And I've been RVing for a long time, long time. But anyway, hey Google, tell us an elephant joke. Hey Google, tell us an elephant joke.
How can you tell that elephants love to travel? They've always got their trunks with them.
What can you say about that? One young mushroom complained to another, "I don't know why the girls don't like me. I'm really a fun guy." I've read that before. Just because nobody complains doesn't mean all parachutes are perfect. Cute. Very cute.
Those people who think they know everything are a great annoyance to those of us who do. Isaac Asimov.
Okay, Isaac, that was your brilliant statement for the day. But anyway, guys, yeah, we got some videos coming up today. And I did some driving around to some other little communities yesterday. I think there was one that was an over 55 called something Jim. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I may post that one. And then we'll just keep it going. I may do something while I may check out some of the campgrounds around Cloudcroft for some of you guys that may want to go up there, because there's some right close to the downtown area. But anyway, having said that, we'll do some comments now. Carl H. says, "You do know I am going to have to listen to all your videos today. It's been a heck of a week, so I was out of pocket. Best to you, sir." Well, best to you, Carl. Enjoy the videos, I hope. And this is an old video I did when I was in Carrizozo, and I went to the Chamber of Commerce, I guess it is. Is it Visitor Center, and met a lady there named Gwendolyn. And Gwendolyn had played a cello, or still does, but she played for an orchestra that traveled around the world. And then now she's living in Carrizozo and works at the Visitor Center part-time, or did. I don't know what she's doing now. But anyway, Lori Van Huser watched that video and says, "What a gem you have found." Yeah, she's really a fascinating lady. Well-traveled, friendly. Yeah, if you're ever in Carrizozo and you go by Carrizozo, New Mexico, and you go by the Visitor Center there, she may be there, and tell her Rusty said hello. Steve Combs on Beer 30 says, "Today, July the 16th in 1945, the United States exploded its first experimental atomic bomb in the desert of Alamogordo, New Mexico." Yeah, I know, you can see it glowing at night. I know, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we do some strange stuff, man. We've got bombs that'll blow the earth in half. Jesus, it's crazy. But anyway, enough said. Thank you, Steve. James Jackson, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It is. Yeah, if you want to watch something, if you want to watch an interesting guy who is a comedian, but also there's a lot of truth in his comedy, George Carlin. You got to watch some of the stuff he does on politics and voting and stuff. It's my sentiments exactly. I mean, he he doesn't believe in the system, so to speak. Anyway, dear Trixa, thank you for your greetings. Here is nothing new under the sun. Well, good, dear Trixa, I guess. Prost. Anyway, moving right along to James Jackson. You are a great storyteller. I am. Thank you, James. IME88's got two here. One of them says, cheers, Rusty. Your beer, my gin and tonic. My way of starting the weekend. Those clouds are starting to look good. Yeah, they are. We didn't get any rain, though. It says more whiskey. I hear you. Thank you. And then she also says on comment call, aloha and good Saturday morning, Rusty and friends. Great comment call. Stay cool. Yeah, it is. I will. It has been a little warm here, but thank goodness the humidity is really low. It's okay. Everybody's got to be somewhere. This is Rodhes, R-A-D-H-E-S, Rodhes Vlogs. Awesome, superb. That was on the morning walk in Llano. Okay, I'm glad you liked that. I'm 88 on a tiny home. Rusty, may I say that you're not houseless. You're on a wheel state. Yeah, I definitely am, yeah. Anyway, a beautiful tiny home community. Thank you for sharing. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Amy from Honolulu, or from the Hawaiian Island somewhere. Boondocking with Dennis. Nice little community. Greetings from Chicota, Oklahoma. Well, Dennis is on the road. Check his channel out. Boondocking with Dennis. Yeah, he's been traveling a while. He's normally around the Gulf Coast of Texas, but he's on the road, maybe going to visit friends. But yeah, he lives in a pickup truck with a camper top. That ain't easy either. Franny Lee 38, hiya. Yay, on Beer 30. Thank you. This is on Tiny Home Stuff. Craig W. Hunt, neighbor, bought lot on golf course in Palm Springs, then got new 40-foot Class A to live in. Not for me. Well, but yeah, that's true. It may not be for you, but your neighbor likes it. So, different strokes for different folks, guys. Rebecca Nostrand. Great video as usual. This is on the Tiny Homes. Thank you for sharing this beautiful land. Have a great weekend. Goldie, thank you. Goldilocks. Anyway, Johnny Reb. Fought all the way, Johnny Reb. Anyway, dry as a popcorn. Well, Johnny, we'll let you linger in space there with that one. Sam Ian. Rusty, looked like your body was dying for that beer. That bottle was shaking like a leaf. LOL, wonderful view you have. Yeah, I do that every now and then. Well, I was trying to hold the camera and do several things, but yeah, it's old timers. I mean, sometimes, but my hand doesn't do it now. See, like, it's not shaking now, but sometimes, I don't know. It's just old timers, you'll see, or DTs, drunken trimmers. Anyway, gardening with Albert. I think the tiny house trend is here to stay, and in my opinion, if properly maintained, they will retain their value better than mobile or modular homes. They're all manufactured homes, Albert, and as far as their value comes in the fact that you can get them a little cheaper. That's all. It's all in price, in my opinion. Lori Van Huser. Here's to you, Rusty and Rangers. Here's to you, Lori. Dennis the Hut on Beer 30. Great views of the desert. I am all in for green chili burger R3. Yeah, I'm going to try one here next week at the airport restaurant here, or there in Alamogordo. Julio Choa. Feliz cumpleaños, Mr. Rusty. That means happy birthday. We figured that out yesterday, didn't we? Thank you, Julie. Wayman Samang, Beer and Bacon. Good Beer 30, Rusty. Thank you. This is on Beer 30. Got a lot of comments on Beer 30. You guys a bunch of winos like me, huh? SW Sunset Seeker. Rain cloud like that. One drop, lots of rain on Santa Fe today. Yay. They showed Elephant Butte Lake on TV today. Looks like a good size. People out there fishing on wave runners, etc. Do you have an email we can write to? Sure, rusty78609@yahoo.com. Yeah, Elephant Butte, believe it or not, is two ways to look at it. It is 7% full or 93% empty, depending on your point of view. It's low. Paul Byrom II on Beer 30. I'm watching Cat Lady Van something from Canada in between Rusty videos in New Mexico, cloudy weather and Canadian heat wave and forest fires. I feel like I'm traveling Right with you guys. Thanks, Rusty, for the trip. Pismo Paul. Thank you, Pismo Paul. Jimmy D in the Rocket 88s. No, this is just Jimmy D. Changing oil. I can get up under there, but I can't get out. LOL. Funny line there, Rusty. Well, no, that's the fact. It might be funny to you, but it ain't funny to me. I mean, or it's just like, I can squat down on the ground like a Vietnamese, you know what I mean? You know how they get in that squat, or some Asians, they just squat down on the ground. Well, I can do that too. But, you'll say, that guy's been squatting for 3 years, man. That'd be me. Cleta Cole, love the mountains and the clouds, so relaxing. Can't wait until August and enjoy all of what New Mexico has to offer. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, well, I'll be here probably in August and September and October, who knows. And man, I tell you, I am really, this building the cabin thing is, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean, that is something I'll probably do it, but I'm not sure why. But anyway, Mike Neely, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mike Neely. And it was nice to spend a few minutes enjoying the desert views like when I was a kid. Thanks, Rusty. Well, you're very welcome. Scotty Thompson, got 2 here. I think that's all. 2, yep. I like to watch professional bowling on TV, Rusty. Well, Scotty, I'm happy for you. I watch the heck out of it. Scotty Thompson, cool V, comment, call Rusty. Thank you. I think the V was accidental. Well, thank you, Scotty. Enjoy your day and your bowling. Lori Van Hoosier, good video on the ghost town near Carrizozo, New Mexico. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things to see if you just want to go do them. Anyway, thank you, Lori. Tom Twin Spear, this is on Beer 30. Thank you, Rusty. Let's roll, my friend. Well, I was rolling all right. I rolled right out of that chair in here and took a shower. On Beer 30, got several here. UFO Bunny, finally here at Beer 30. Thanks, Rusty. My son lives in New Mexico. I lived there about a year, and I just love it. Love it. It's where I plan on ending up and calling home base soon. Well, good for you, UFO Bunny. I'd call it home if I could find, and I'm not through looking, guys. Trust me on that. There's some places around Cavallo Lake that are up in the mountains. In fact, last year or 2 years ago, I almost bought a place there, but the guy backed out on me, or I would have a place there now, because it's up in the elevations about 5,000 feet on the way to, a back way to, Silver City. And yeah, it's a nice little town. I can't remember the name of it. They got a post office, a little restaurant, and it's about 20 minutes to 25 minutes to Truth or Consequences, where there's grocery shopping and stuff. But anyway, Sherry Hooker, Beer 30. I hope you enjoyed your Beer 30 without being rained on. I did. Robert Williams, seize the day, brother Rusty. You seem on top of your game today. Wishing you a better tomorrow from 85-degree Troy, Ohio. Well, you think that's hot. It ain't. I'm telling you, man, I'm from Texas. No, that's if the humidity's low enough that you can do anything in that. LC, Beer 30, monsoon season in full swing in Flagstaff. Hope to head east back to Texas and thought about New Mexico. Have you been to Las Vegas and Santa Rosa? Yes and yes, but it's been a long time. I stayed at that lake near Las Vegas, New Mexico, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's not a real big lake. They do have boats. Mr. C, I worked in Flag a few years, and was always amazed by the way the thunder boomers would build during the monsoon season. Great view, Rusty. Yeah, it is nice to just sit out and watch the clouds. I mean, I lead a pretty simple life, you understand, and I enjoy it. That's interesting. Francis Ebeke, affordable housing will be an issue. It's always been an issue, Francis. We just happen to be here now. It wasn't any better in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. It's always an issue, and renters are always kind of caught in between. Carolyn Porter, there are washers for RVs. Yeah, that's great to know, Carolyn. There really are. Car washers, you mean? Yeah, there are. Larry Braid, B-R-A-D-E. In heaven there is no beer. I heard that on at least once a week when my mom listened to the polka party on the radio. That was in the thumb area of Michigan, like up Kindy, mostly German and Polish, brings back memories. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that song 100 times, man. Carolyn Porter, I haven't heard that there's, I haven't heard that Here's to Me and You comment in years. TY for memories. Well, thank you, Carolyn. Here's to me, here's to you. Should we ever disagree? Paul S. I raise my can of Coke Zero to you. Cheers. Thank you, Paul S. Do what you do. William Steinbacher on the Beer 30. Rusty, I have a new song for you. Coulter Wall Cowpoke. Thought of you. Good one. Okay. Thank you, William. Carolyn Porter. Howdy, Rusty. Howdy, Carolyn. Ethel Perry. Well, guess I'll check out my clouds. Guess I'll go check out my clouds. Okay, do that, Ethel. There's my clouds and your clouds, huh? Texas Lady's got two here. One's on Beer 30 and one's on the Tiny Home. On Beer 30, she says, cheers. The clouds look peaceful on Friday evening. Thumbs up always. Thank you. I like the tiny homes. I just don't want to pay lot rent. Yes, I want the deed to the lot too. Thumbs up, Rusty. Yeah, there's a trick there, guys. So if you're ever going to buy, they sell lots and lease lots all along the Gulf, down the South Texas area for the snowbirds, and they do it in Phoenix, Arizona. They have them in can't think of the name of it right now, but in different places in Arizona where the snowbirds go in the winter. And but there's not too many of them that you can actually get a deed to. Jeff Hicks on the Tiny Homes. And let's keep it that way. That's why I bought property there, because it's not overpopulated. Please don't broadcast out so every a-hole wants to move there like what happened to Texas. No, that won't happen here because for several reasons. I won't get into them, but one of the biggest reasons is water in New Mexico. New Mexico has a pretty serious water issue in that, like right here where I am and around Alamogordo area also, the water is brackish. That means it's salty, and it causes problems with water wells and so forth. A lot of people, you have to use reverse osmosis system or boil it, and reverse osmosis systems are pretty expensive. M. Pedmar, praying that you get some rain without the storms. Well, we didn't do it. Taz Mod says we could use some rain in Oregon to help fight the forest fires. My ex-lawn guy is worried about the bootleg fire reaching his home in eastern Oregon, Christmas Valley area. Well, that's, if you live near a forest, I guess that's just one of the downsides, Eric Mackley, $350 a month. For all that is super cheap. I've seen some places I deliver propane to in Washington. The space rent is up to $900 a month, and you don't own the land. Yeah, you're just renting an apartment, because there's a place here that I did. In fact, I may show it today. It's an over 50, and I think it's like $500 a month or $600 a month. It's not cheap, and they don't provide anything. Anyway. Yeah, so you have to be careful when you're checking these things out. We'll do a few more here and shut her down, about 3 or 4. Gizzard, in your travels, if you're near San Antonio, New Mexico, the Albuquerque Cafe serves a great green chili cheeseburger. Yeah, a hamburger with a green chili on it with cheese is okay. Yeah, they're good. Angie, enjoying you and the view. However, I need to get back on the meds. I like seeing you as well with the scenery behind you. Those clouds look like you could reach them. Thank you and have a great evening. Here's one for you, 3 for me. Ha ha. Sips, no cans or bottles. Ha ha. Well, anyway, Angie, enjoy your day. We'll do 2 more. I got them right here. Alvin Masso, having a great Beer 30 with you, Rusty. Have a great weekend. You too, Alvin. Jim Borer. You may be better off waiting for a bid on your cabin. Wood prices will drop. They are dropping. They're down 50% from their high already, and still going down. They look for them to drop another 25% in the next 2 months. And that's good because that'll put it almost back to where it was before all this crap started. But having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a goat deal this morning, so I'll give you a screaming, stinking goat kiss this morning. There's the old stinking, screaming goat. But anyway, what else? Thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. Just click on the link in the description of the video, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Those of you that have, those appreciate it. Enjoy your life. Thank you. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in, ta-da, snack. And the only way to lose weight, ladies and gentlemen, you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier, because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So add good ingredients. Ta-da! Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Do not watch the news. Why? Because it's brought to you by talking heads, professional talking heads, paid millions of dollars to get inside of your head, and they do it. So don't watch it. Ha ha. How about that? Read it. Huh? You can do that. Cut it out. You'll feel better, I promise you. And then also, if you want to really feel good, do your own research. How about that one? Called Think. Think, you know what I mean? But anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha until the noon video, which will be whatever. Anyway, enjoy your life, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye. I'm going to get a BLT for lunch.